So, recently, Dr. Umar Johnson has been in the media, in the post, all over the internet, begging for money once again for a school that he has never used, a school that has never been created, a school that nobody has never attended. For the past 10 years, Dr. Umar Johnson, alleged Dr. Umar Johnson, who is not a doctor, he has no doctorate's degree whatsoever, he has been working on the school for the past 10 years, well over 10 years, since about, I would say maybe 2014, I believe. I'm not too sure about that. Might have been 2016, but I know it's been 10 years. He has done nothing with the building. All of the money that people have donated to him for this alleged school for black people has went into his personal account. He doesn't even own a business account. For what reason? I have no clue. Besides that he's a scammer. Besides that he is pandering to black people. He is profiting off of black people's ignorance, shall I say. A nice way to say that. He is tricking the black community into getting their resources, getting their funds to build a school that nobody has never heard of or attended. So, because the school was bought but never used, it was vacant and it was abandoned. So now the city wants to buy the building, and not even buy the building. They are taking the building because he has not paid any fees on it. The building is vacant, and it has been vacant for the past 4 years, according to reporters. So now the city is taking the school. Alleged school. It's really just a building. Nobody has been there to learn nothing. He hasn't rented the building out to no church for any events. He hasn't rented out the building to no non-profit organization groups for nothing. The building has just been sitting there since he purchased it. But yet, black people are still funding his idea. Dr. Umar Johnson is a scammer, a liar, and a manipulator. Always have been since he's been in the media and an influencer. He's not even a real doctor. This is a name that he has given himself to make himself look or feel cool. He's not a doctor. He's a scammer. And we got to wake up and understand and realize that we got to stop allowing these people to play on our tops as black people. They play on our emotions and they play on our ignorance. And he is one of them, a fellow black person playing on your ignorance. Come on, you guys. He recently came out with a video. Claiming that they froze his bank account and he has no funds or no access to it, and he is begging people once again for money. This is what he do. Tell me you broke without telling me you broke, Dr. Umar Johnson. Tell me you broke without telling me you're broke, Dr. Umar Johnson. Tell me that you're broke without telling me that you're broke, Dr. Umar Johnson. I said it 3 times because this is something that he tends to do himself. He will repeat himself for about 3 or 4 times, I guess, so people can understand what he's saying. To me, he sounds stupid. I even sounded stupid. I said it 3 times and I'm thinking to myself, that was dumb. I know I sounded stupid. But that's something that he tends to do, and people eat it all the way up. He is a scammer, he is a manipulator, and he is a liar. Stop giving this man, your money. He's not worth it. His ideas are trash. He's taking your money and he's buying pussy with it. Excuse my language. But he is. He's buying dashikis. He's buying Timberland boots. He's buying Fruit of the Loom draws, and he's buying the Pooh Nanny with your money. That is what he's doing. We're going to hop right into this video. But, hey, listen, before we do, make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Give this video a like so that this video can hit the algorithm so that more people like you can see videos like this. If you like the content, if you like me, subscribe to the channel so you can see more of me. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account.
He's such a liar. This man is a liar. And I know he's lying. Like, why do you feel the need to repeat yourself several times like we just did not hear you the first? You're trying to get us to believe your lies. Not only that, but you're trying to get yourself to believe your lies. Let's proceed.
The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account.
As you can see, once again, he repeated himself 3 times. So you can believe the lies. This man is an idiot.
Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th, that's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of...
This man get on my nerves, y'all. The way he speaks, the lies that I know in my heart that's coming out of his mouth, this man really irritates me, bro. Let's proceed.
Suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. So brothers and sisters, if you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders until the situation is resolved. Hold off on all FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is resolved. If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense. I was told they can be arrested for federal offense. I was told they could be arrested for federal offense. Now, with that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay.
So basically, you just said your personal account. At the beginning of the video, you said your personal and your school account. So they got both of your accounts? Like they broke into both of your accounts? How is that possible? Unless somebody has your information or unless you did it. Yeah, that's kind of odd to me, but I digress. Let's proceed.
My PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST.
This man is not a doctor. He's not a psychologist. He's a psycho. That's who Dr. Umar Johnson is. He's a scammer, a liar, manipulator, and a psycho. Obviously, he's broke as well. I truly don't understand how you have this much influence and access to resources and money and a lot of people that you know that probably could help you, and you still have yet not finish the school. After 10 years, this building is now being sold because it was vacant. You have not paid not one bill in the past 4 years on this building, but yet you are still asking for money. This money, y'all, common sense, listen to me, it is not going towards a freaking school. This is going towards trips to Africa. This is going towards dashikis and headbands. This is going towards probably a little punani as well. From what I was told, I've seen him in the internet taking pictures with Sukahani, who clearly you got to pay for that. Dr. Umar is not a doctor, and he ain't working on no school. Let's proceed.
PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have
liar. Let's proceed.
Asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve.
All right, fam, you.
Listen. You've never asked people to donate to your personal account for you personally, right? But all of the donations that you've received, you've blown personally. If not, where is the fruit of this idea that people have been donating their money to? Where are the programs? Where is the after school programs? Where are the private tutorings inside of this building? You haven't rented this building out to no organizations to raise money. You haven't rented this building out to any churches, nothing to help you raise this money, bro. You, sir, Umar Johnson, no doctor, are a liar. You, sir, Umar Johnson, no doctor, are a liar. Again, you, sir, Umar Johnson, no doctor, is a liar. You're a liar. I read an article not too long ago. It kind of explaining in depth of what this video is telling you. We're going to read this article so we can get a better understanding of what's actually happening. Now, this is an article from The Source. I read it and it kind of agreed with what I've been feeling in my heart about Umar Johnson. Says community activist Dr. Umar Johnson has issued a public plea to save the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey FDMG Academy in Delaware after revealing the institution is in danger of being sold. The announcement comes just a month after Johnson stated that both his personal and the Academy's bank accounts had been frozen. I wonder why. In a video shared online, which has since been deleted, Johnson detailed the precarious situation. He claims, hear me, he claims the city of Wilmington, Delaware issued a notice to auction off the FDMG campus due to 4 years of unpaid vacant property registration fees. 4 years of unpaid vacant property registration fees. Again, 4 years of unpaid vacant property registration fees. So in 4 years, he's done nothing with this building. He hasn't even paid to be there. According to Johnson, the city failed to notify him about this issue via email, letter, or phone call, instead placing a notice on the school's door handles. I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie because they don't do business like that. They're not finna just take something that you paid for without you knowing. You knew. You just didn't care because all the funds were for you personally. That's what you spent it on. So that's what you get. Let's proceed. The notice reportedly stated that if the past due fees and outstanding utilities were not paid by August 25th, the campus would be sold. Ain't nothing going on in that building. Johnson claims that for 4 months he had been trying to get the city to apply a non-profit waiver that would waive the fees, which he says the city has ignored. He also mentioned that the vacant property registration fee is being raised from $5,000 to $12,000 a year this fall. In response, Dr. Umar urged his supporters to donate to the FDMG Academy via PayPal or Venmo to help pay the fees. He also called for a protest march on Wellington City Hall to fight against what he calls racism and discrimination treatment. I'm going to stop right there. Because black people always want to play victim when something either doesn't go their way, they're getting exposed for something that they've done, or just dumb situations like this. Period. Now you want to play the racist and discrimination card because you have not been paying your fees on your school building that nobody has never attended for the past 10 years that this project has been in motion. Where are the classes? Where are your students? Where are the boys that are attending this FDMG school? You have been telling black people for the past 10 years about this school, your ideal, your fantasies, and they have yet to come true. Again, Dr. Umar Johnson, in my opinion, and many others, should be arrested. He should be arrested for lying to people, gaslighting people, and stealing from people with lies their hard-earned working money. Because he has done nothing with it. He has no fruit. No fruit with the money that people have sent him. At all. Allegedly, Umar Johnson is a scammer and a liar. And this needs to be exposed. Yeah, this is pretty much all I got to say. This kind of like upsets me because once before I really started to do my research on Umar Johnson, I fell for the grift as well. I fell for his manipulation tactic games, and I never donated, but I believed a lot of things that he was saying because he sounded good. He truly has the gift of gab. He can talk his way into anything and out of everything. Even the minds of black people, playing on their emotions and their ignorance. And I was one of them. But I just want to let everybody know, stop supporting this man in his delusion. He is delusional. He is broke. He is a liar. He's a manipulator. And he's a thief. Stop supporting Dr. Umar Johnson. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video, like this video for the algorithm. Again, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Stop supporting Dr. Umar Johnson.